Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. So, eyebrows. I get a lot of comments about my eyebrows here on this channel. Some good, some not so good. But a lot of you guys have requested like an updated brow tutorial sort of thing. So I was doing my makeup, and obviously the fact that I'm doing a brow tutorial, I had to go and get a spot right next to my eyebrow, so please excuse that. But yeah, I was doing my makeup and I thought before I finish my eyebrows, get on camera, film them for you guys. So if you want to see how I create my updated brow tutorial, then please carry on watching. So I'm just going to brush them upwards using a spoolie. This is just an Eco Tools brow brush. You can use pretty much anything. I'm just going to brush them up to create a nice shape. If you are new to this channel, if you have never seen a video by me before, if you're expecting natural looking brows, I don't do natural looking brows. As you can see, my natural brows are pretty full as it is. For years I hated them, but these days I've learned to embrace them, enjoy them, and enlarge them even more. So yeah, just gonna brush that upwards. I like to have like a higher arch on my brows, so I'm just brushing the arch a little bit higher. I've zoomed you guys in a little bit more so you can see everything, including my spot, which I did pick at, which was probably a bad idea, so please excuse that. I'll try and cover over it or something in a second. So I'm just going in with my Anastasia dip brow, and I've actually just put a little bit of contact lens solution in there because it was drying up a little bit. Just gonna mix that around. I'm just gonna put that back like that never happened. I'm just gonna get a mirror just so I can see what I'm doing more close up, and I'm gonna take a little bit of that on a Zoeva wing liner brush. And what I'm going to do is I like to extend my arch quite high and bring out the tail a little bit. So I'm going to try to cover up this spot at least a little bit with the tail of my brow without it looking too crazy. So I'm going to start near the middle and just do something like that. I'm just going to get rid of any excess on the brush. And I'm going to start again from where we left off and create a really, really thin line. Then I'm going to lift up my brow a little bit because we will be setting it with gel in a second. But I'm going to lift that up there. And I'm going to go underneath the end of my brow and connect it and try and almost pull it up to the end of it. Just so we kind of lift the brow at the end. And then I'm going to fill in the arch that we just did. I do like a quite blocky arch. I tend to fill in the end of my brows quite a lot, but leave the front of my brows for the meantime. And then I'm going to go underneath the arch and kind of just start it from about here and just fill that in a little bit more to create more of like a natural curve. I could turn around and say that I've purposely gone a bit oversized to show you guys how to clean them up later. I didn't do that on purpose, that was an accident, but it means that I can show you guys how you can clean them up if you do go a bit OT like I've just done. So don't worry too much about the actual shape of the eyebrow just yet. You kind of just want to get the overall guide. I'm just going to lift my brows up a little bit and just pull the line in underneath just to shape that part a little bit. Next I'm going to grab my Pro HD brow palette from Freedom, and I'm going to take the concealer shade. I'm just using a crown brush. It doesn't have a number on it, but it's just like a flat sort of brush. I'm just going to outline them a little bit, and by a little bit I mean outline all of them. And this is where you can really fix any mistakes that you made, shape them up, and go underneath. And then I'm just going to blend all of that out using my finger. I tend to do my brows before I do my foundation most of the time, so you can be as messy as you want with this, but because I have already got my foundation on, I'm going to try and be a little bit more precise. I like to blend the concealer upwards a tiny bit underneath my brow just to make the line a little bit less harsh. So once I'm fairly happy with the shape of my brows, as you can see, compared to the natural one, this one's a lot more straight. This one has a slightly higher arch in the middle. I do that purely because I have quite a lot of extra skin here on my eyelids, so sort of hiring the arch makes my eyes look a little bit more elongated, I guess. So once I am happy with the shape, obviously you can go in and touch it up a little bit more if you want. I'm going to go in with this darker powder from the Pro HD palette from Freedom, dip my brush in there. I'm using the brow line brush from Zoeva. And I'm basically just going to set all the brow pomade in place because there is like a slight, I don't know if you can see, there's a slight shine when I do that. So I want to get rid of that to make it look more natural. And then when it comes to the front of my brow, we haven't really put much product in there purely because I like it to look a little bit more natural at the front. So what I'm going to do is take my brush with the powder on, and I'm going to tap off the excess. And I'm going to turn my brush sideways and kind of just flick it upwards a little bit to create a slight gradient. But I don't want to put any product on the top because I am going to be boosting that up a little bit with gel in a second. And then when I'm happy with that, I'm going to go in with my Bourjois brow design. I have mine in the shade 04 Brown. It's just a tinted brow gel. I'm going to go over the top just to set everything in place and add some texture. And then when I'm almost out of product on the brush, I'm going to go right at the front and just spike the front up a little bit. And then I just like to go in with a little bit / a lot of highlighter on my brow bone, just to lift them even more. And we'll pop some in the corner of my eye as well, just for good luck. So this is the before without any product on, and this is the after. Super beefy, super bushy, just how I like it. So now that I've got both eyebrows on, I guess it's time for me to wrap up this video. But before I do, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of my new subscribers. We hit 12k like a week ago, and yesterday we hit 13k. I have no idea where you guys are coming from, but hello, thank you so much for subscribing. I'm so happy that our little YouTube family is growing. If you did request this video, then hopefully it helped you out a little bit, and if you have any other video requests, then be sure to leave them in the comment section down below. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you did like it, and subscribe if you do want to see more of me. I post every Thursdays and Sundays. But apart from that, that's it from me. I love you guys, all 13,000 of you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!